plugged in our space heaters and crawled back into bed. Turned on our electric blankets and fell asleep and had a good night's sleep. And the next day I dealt with the furnace, got it working, and bought new batteries and installed them. So, not bad. You know, we can't stop that instantaneous response to stress. You know, we get upset, we get ticked off, but what we can do is change how long that initial response lasts. This is why I try to encourage people to practice relaxation techniques, and I have links to 3 recordings that I made of stress management techniques. They're on my website, and there's a link to it in the show notes. They're free. You can download them. You can listen to them. You can stream them, whatever you'd like to do. But the more you practice these techniques, the better you're going to get at using them when you really need them. You know, it's kind of like, I remember years ago on this podcast I talked about, learning how to fell a tree with a chainsaw and cut it up and split it and stack it and do it without any injury or mishaps. And it's because I learned how to use a chainsaw before I started cutting up trees. I learned how to fell trees before I started felling trees. I learned how to split wood before I started splitting wood. So when I started doing these things, I was good at it. And now here it is, 13 years I've been in this house with this wood stove, and knock wood, still doing it safely. It's like any tool in life. The more you use it, the better you're going to be at it. So, get good at using stress management tools when times are calm and peaceful. I remember years ago when I first started to hike, I would go as fast as I could to cover as many miles as possible. And through the years, I've learned to slow down and enjoy just being in the woods and being present to my surroundings. I remember about 20 years ago, I was telling a coworker while I was mountain biking in Harriman State Park in New York, and I told her I was so happy because it took me an extra hour to do this trail that I normally do. And she started laughing. She says, why does that make you happy? I said, because it means I'm slowing down. I took time to take breaks, sit on rocks, and just enjoy my surroundings. And she laughed and she said, well, that does sound like you, Paul. So, hi Lydia, if you're listening, and I'm sure you're not, but hello anyway. Now, of course, there are times when I do want to cover a lot of miles quickly in the woods. 2018, Trish and I were hiking in Glacier National Park. We realized we were on a hiking trail that was closed because of bear activity. We realized this after it was a 5-mile trail. We were about 2.5 miles into it, and we realized this. We then started making a lot of noise, and we didn't run, but we moved quickly to get off of that trail and out of that section of woods without harm, and it worked. So, you talk about being stressed? Yeah, that was stressful. I remember right around the same time we were hiking up this trail in Glacier, and we saw a couple of trail workers. And I said, "Oh, I saw some tents back there, about 2 miles back." And they said, "Yeah, that's us. We're out here for 5 days. We sleep in a tent Monday through Friday. We work Monday through Friday and take the weekend off. So pack up and head home, and then come back out again." So I remember saying to them, "Well, if I knew you were here, I would have brought you a six-pack." And they laughed. They said, "Boy, that would have been nice." So after the hike, we went back to one of the inns in Glacier National Park, and we were sitting there having a glass of wine, and a couple of full-timers, a young couple, came over and sat with us, and we were talking with them, and they were going to go up to Grinnell Glacier, where these trail workers were. They were going to go up there the next day, so I said, "Listen, if I buy a six-pack of beer, would you bring it in to them?" They said, "Absolutely." So I bought the beer, gave it to them. They brought it in with them. I guess about a month later or so, I got an email with a picture of the trail workers holding this six-pack of beer and with a big smile and a wave. It really gave us a good laugh and a lot of joy. And that's what life is about, right? Laughing and bringing joy. So, we were looking at our last trip, and Google Maps sent us an image of our places that we went to in the year 2021. So I have that on my Facebook page, Relax RV Podcast, on Facebook. There's a link in the show notes. And it really brought back a lot of memories of where we went and places we'd seen. It was really a nice way to remember it. So we started looking at so we do like, when we're RVing, we do like Boondockers Welcomes and Harvest Hosts. We've been members for over 3 years now. So we started totaling up our numbers of where we've been, how long we've stayed, and all that. So for Boondockers Welcome, we've spent a total of 207 nights there. So I guess 3/4 of a year almost. 2/3 of a year. Not bad. We've stayed at 95 locations at Boondockers Welcome. Harvest Hosts, we've stayed 18 nights total at 16 different locations. So not bad. Between these two, we've saved so much money, thousands and thousands of dollars. There's discount links to both of those clubs. There's discount links to Passport of America. If you're buying a new mattress, there's discount links all on my website, relaxrv.org/discounts. So today is Sunday, the 16th of January. They're calling for more snow tonight. So hopefully we'll get some local snowmobiling in the next week or two here. And then we'll be upstate doing some snowmobiling. And out in Pennsylvania doing more. And once the weather starts warming up, we'll get the RV out. I'm hoping to hear tomorrow from AirXL about the heat strip, and I'm sure by tomorrow afternoon that'll be up and running. So that'll definitely help on cost and efficiency. I think it draws, the heat strip, I think it draws like 15 amps, but you're getting the heat is distributed through our ducted system, so we'll have heat in all the bedroom, the living room, dining room, and the bathroom. So looking forward to that. Alright, folks. I think that wraps it up for today. Enjoy your travels wherever you are. Be safe. Try to laugh, have fun. Practice some stress management tools. And drive safe, folks. And talk to you soon. Bye-bye.